Hello, my Animal Crossing family. Welcome to another day on Arwen. So it's raining yet again, but I am not going to let that stop me. So today we will be doing our orchard build right in front of the museum. So let's get started. Okay, so I built these cliffs up yesterday, but this is where we're going to put the orchard. We're going to put the orchard on top of these two cliffs. So let me just empty my pockets really quickly. Well, not totally because I have trees in there. And I'm just going to put down a few things, well, just one thing over there. Okay, so let's get to work. So we're going to put up some vines to make it easier for me to get up and down in this area while I'm building here. Okay, so we're going to plant a few trees. And yes, I still have issues with my tree placement, so still haven't worked that out quite yet. So we're just going to build up these cliffs a little bit more to give me a little bit more space to put another tree, hopefully. Still not enough. Okay, let's see. Will this work? I'm trying to make sure I have room where I can still get on the back side. Okay, so let me dig a hole and put it in there. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to plant some trees up here. And these are all fruit trees since this is our fruit orchard. Okay, so let's see. All right, trying to get down. There we go. Okay, just putting up some more vines, and then let me dig this fossil up so we can have some space to start working. So I'm going to need to build up these cliffs on this side some more to make this a little bit wider. So we're just going to build this up and move that tree. And then hopefully we'll be ready to start really getting into this build. Okay, let me round that. Okay, and then I think we can, yeah, that looks good. So I'm just going to put up some little extra cliffs. Oh Lord, there's Bo back there. Just going to put up some extra cliffs where it's a little bit wider, so I can still walk on the grass in that area. All right, so we're going to do a waterfall, and then I'm going to build up another little area just at the front here so I can do another waterfall to come cascading down into those two little small waterfalls there. So let's build this up really quickly, and then we'll climb on top so we can make that waterfall. Okay, man, this cliff's a lot of work, especially when you mess up. I'm gonna round this. Okay, and hopefully that's wide enough, but we'll find out. So trying to plant a couple of trees. Oh, there's a balloon. Okay, grab that. All right. Okay, so we're going to put a waterfall here, dripping down or cascading down into the smaller one. All right, plant some flowers, because you can't really put too much of anything right there. I think I'm going to change that and put a little bush or something right there. I'm going to do a custom design, actually. Oh, Renee is talking to me. I did talk to her, but she wanted to give me a fitness tank. So that's not important. Okay, so let's make somewhere for our water to flow into. Good, okay, climb back up. Okay, so we're gonna can't plant one right there on that side. So I need to move this tree because I'm trying to put a waterfall on the other side too, going down. And I couldn't see, so I had to move the tree. Okay, now let me see if I can put some, I always do that when I'm doing the waterfalls on the back side. I can't really tell, and I always end up filling it in by mistake. Okay, so we're just gonna have some water for that to flow into. I'm trying to get it right. So we're gonna put down some more trees, some more fruit trees. And then we'll start putting down some bushes and flowers and custom designs and all that good stuff. Okay, I tried to dig that up with the wrong thing. Oh, there's Renee again. Told y'all it's always one. Anytime you're designing, it's always at least going to be one of your villagers that be trying to see what you're doing. And it's only when you're designing, because it don't really bother me other times. Okay. Gotta plant some of my glowing moss. Planted a little bush right there. Custom design down. Okay. Another custom design over here. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. Plant a little tree here. That'll be good. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't have a hard time getting that planted. That's amazing. Normally it takes me forever to get my tree placement right. Okay. So let's see. Back up here. Okay, so we're gonna put a swing, but I had it going the wrong way. So that works. Oh, here comes Bo. Oh, he's teaching me a reaction. Oh, I learned how to cry. Oh. Okay, nice. I was looking for that reaction when Bam left. Yes, I'm still talking about Bam. I miss him. Okay, so we're still putting down some stuff up here. Just trying to get it looking nice. It'll look better once everything grows in, which I know I say that all the time, but it really does. It really is true. So I'm going to pick up a few more things so we can put down. Okay, so we're going to drop an acorn, and we'll drop a star over here. Some more glowing moss. Okay, it's pretty simple up there. It's just like a little lookout area. You can go and sit on the swing and look out. Okay, so let's see just go around doing some more glowing moss and just different things, planting some bushes, just trying to fill it in, make it look like something. So how are you guys doing today? How's your island designing going? I hope it's going well for everyone. If you're designing your island right now anyway. Okay, so just gonna do a custom design here. I keep pressing the wrong button and they keep asking me if I want to close it. No, I don't want to close it. I'm making a mistake. What are those two talking about? Who knows? I'm busy. Okay, so I think I'm going to put like a little fruit shop, I guess you could call it, like a fruit stall type situation up here in that area in the back. So we'll get to designing that in a little bit. And then I like these little footprints. I like to make it look like there's some kind of little animal walking around on the island. Okay. I wish they went in different directions though. That little tree is so cute. I love it. Okay, so I just planted a little apple tree. Another little apple tree. Just trying to get my trees right. It's very hard for me as usual. I don't like to put them too in line because I don't think they grow like that in nature. Okay, so I'm going down to customize my stall and a few other things like little signs and stuff. So that's what I'm doing in my storage and in my pockets. And I completely didn't realize that I had simple panels in there, so I do fix that later on, but not in this build. Okay, so we're just going to customize some stuff. So we're going to customize the stall first. And I got this little fruit pattern, trying to decide what color I want the stall to be. Okay, and then we're going to do the little shop signs, or plain wooden signs, I think is what it's called. Is that it? Yeah, plain wooden shop sign, that's it. Okay, so we're gonna put some little custom designs on those after we finish making them. So I'm crafting 3. 2 is for the orchard, and then 1 for Look at Fauna. Why is she clapping because I customized something? They love to clap. They clap for everything. Okay. Anyway. Okay, we got one more to do. And we're going to put that as fruit orchard. So I can put one sign on either side because it's a fruit orchard on both sides. So turn that. And then we'll put the other one here. If I can get it. Okay, there we go. And then turn it. All right, and then we'll put our stall back here. Get that in place. And then our little sign. And then I'm going to put down these, I don't know how you pronounce them, semikazi maybe? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I know they're turnips, but I thought they would be cute for the orchard. So put down a little lamp. Street light. It's not a lamp. Street light. Give us some light up here. And I hardly ever play this game at nighttime on this island actually, but it's always dark and gloomy though with all this rain. Okay, so I'm putting down my path. You know, it always takes me quite a bit of time, but I decided to do it on camera today. So you can just see me fumbling through trying to get this path laid down. It just takes forever. So I'm gonna focus and try to get this right. I'm trying to make it go around this tree. So I'm gonna curve it to the right and then curve it back to the left. And we'll see if that works out. Okay, see, I'm getting better. I am getting a little bit better with my path, I think. I don't know, y'all tell me, do you think I'm getting any better with my pathing? I'm trying. I really am. I am really working hard because I don't want it to just be kind of straight or diagonal. I like it to be kind of curvy. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And I think I did an okay job, but you can let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, so there's another balloon. Okay, and then I made a mistake and kicked my path up trying to get my balloon. Okay, but that was a quick fix. All right, so let's see what to do next. Okay, so I'm just going to put down like a little log bench up here. Yeah, put down a log stool, but I ended up picking it up because I didn't want it right there actually, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm trying to get this log stool positioned correctly, but actually I think what I want to do is, okay, I'm just trying to take a look at it and see. But I realized that I'm not using any fencing in this build. I didn't use any fencing in my build yesterday for the museum either that I can recall. But I'm just putting down some stuff on this side because it just looked a little lonely and empty. So now I'm back over here and I'm putting down these umbrella design codes that looks like crates of fruit. So we'll put those down. Let me move that over a little bit because I couldn't drop the other one. Okay, there we go. There's the oranges. And then we'll put down the last one. If we can get it right. Turn it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright, some glowing moss. Because you know that's my thing. That's my favorite thing to put down because it fills space and it illuminates. So I'm going to work on my path over on this side because I do want a path winding towards the back. So we will focus and see if we can get that put down correctly. Okay. Now after my speed build of the orchard, I think I want to start with doing the yards for my villagers. So I know I want to start with Bo. So I will probably be doing his yard first. And then I'll just kind of go in around in some kind of order, like, so Bo's house first, and then I'll go to Eric's house because he's pretty much next to Bo. And then I'll go up on my left side, so it'll be Fauna and Pashmina's house, and then up on the top level it will be Dobie and Renee's house, and then I'll come down and do Whitney and Blue Bear. Then after Whitney and Blue Bear, it'll be Chevra and Quilson, and then I'll save my house for last. So those should be coming down the pipeline really soon. The next day or two, we'll get started on those. But I'm just trying to finish up this path on this side of the orchard. So just putting down a few things, some custom designs and glowing moss. Just trying to fill it in a little bit over here. Okay, because it's pretty narrow, so I don't have a lot of space to put a lot of stuff over here. But we will work with what we have. So we have a pile of leaves, which I love to use. I just like to run around in them. It reminds me of my childhood when I was a child and I was able to run around in the leaves. So now we're going back over here. I wanted to put a pile of leaves over there. Like I said, I love the pile of leaves. And I did end up putting one up on the right side too, on that second level. I want to put these plain party arch lights, or whatever you call it, over here in the front, so it's there when you're coming towards the museum. And then I am going to have to put my destination signpost back, so I'll have to see if I can make some space for that because it takes up so much space. Okay, so we got that down, but I want to turn it. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then I will eventually do the path in the center because I want a winding path, going up towards the museum. But we will work on that. Oh, another balloon. I get so many balloons when I'm building. I love it. When it's something good. I hate when I stop what I'm doing and it's like clothes or glasses or something. I'm like, ugh, I could have really done without that. There's Fauna again. She's a cutie patootie, but ma'am, I am busy. Okay, so we're just planting some flowers around, trying to fill in these little empty spaces. Okay. And then I'm going to start, there's Bo in the background. I see his little head with that teeny tiny hat that's not covering anything. Okay, so we're going to put some fencing over here and then put our log bench back down. No, I don't want to sit down. I'm trying to move it. Okay, let me put this this thing up. Okay. All right, let's go up here. I'm stuck back here. Okay, so I need to move something because this isn't working. I can't get around. So pick up that log stool, an apple, and then we'll find someplace else to put that. Okay. Okay, no, I can't put anything right there. Okay, so I want to put something right here, some glowing moss. More glowing moss. I know y'all are probably like, that girl always putting down some glowing moss, but I like it. When I think you'll find it in the forest. Okay, Fauna, thank you. She thinks it's weird that my storage shed is in the middle of the forest or whatever. She just thinks it's a weird area for me to have it. Okay, so I'm going to put this path down really quickly and get that done. Okay, I kind of messed up, so I need to start curving that a little earlier. All right, so I'm sorry I'm kind of quiet for a minute. I'm trying to focus so I don't mess up again. Okay, let's move that and hopefully I can curve it again. Okay. Okay, I think it's coming out. Okay, that'll have to work. Put my vines back. Okay, that one. Then some glowing moss. Because I can't really plant like too many trees on this path because it's pretty narrow. So I'm glad it let me plant that little teeny tiny cedar tree or pine tree. Oh, MG, it took me forever to get that balloon. I should have just kept doing what I was doing. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't want that. I wanted that glowing moss on the side of the tree, not in front of it. Okay, so we're just putting down some stuff, trying to get everything. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. All right, so I'm going to change that and put this little connector. And we'll just leave that. Okay, I'm planting some more glowing moss, and then I'll go back through and maybe put some custom designs in between the glowing moss on that side. Okay, and then we'll have to decide. I think I'm going to put like a swing or something in that little, what do you call that? You know, the little cutout where it kind of goes in. Yeah, that area right there. And then we'll put that log stool back, and then we'll put that apple back on the stool. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I keep trying to find a place to put my decayed tree. It's not working. But I did go ahead and put some fencing on that side. And then I'm just going through and putting some custom designs in between this glowing moss, or dropping stuff, you know, just to fill that in a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Put down some weeds. I normally don't decorate with weeds, and more than likely I'm going to end up picking them up because I'm going to forget that I used them in a build. So if you see me picking them up later on, just pretend like you don't see it, because I probably forgot that I used them in a build. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start to wrap things up. So we'll go ahead and terminate the construction, and then we're going to take one more look around to make sure that everything looks copacetic. All right, so let's go up through here. Oh, Fauna, always in the way. She's so cute though, I can't be mad at her. She's adorable. Okay, so we're gonna come back down, kind of see what's what. All right, it looks good. Now this little area right here, I know I didn't put anything right there. I'm not sure what I want to do with this area just yet. I might put more trees or a sitting area or something. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, and then just one more run through. And okay, I think it flows into the museum area pretty well, so that's always good. Okay guys, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends if they're Animal Crossing lovers. But I will see you in my next video, which will probably be Bo's build. Bye.